The Aral Sea, nestled in Central Asia, was once a vast inland sea, a shimmering jewel in the desert. Imagine a sea teeming with life, its shores bustling with fishermen and their families. For centuries, the Aral Sea was a source of life for the people of Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. They fished its waters, sailed its expanse, and lived in harmony with its rhythms. The Aral Sea was an oasis, a vibrant ecosystem supporting a web of life from tiny plankton to fishermen casting their nets. In the 1960s, the Soviet Union embarked on a massive irrigation project in Central Asia. Their goal was to turn the arid region into a cotton production powerhouse. Rivers that fed the Aral Sea, like the Amu Darya and Sir Darya, were diverted. Canals, some longer than the Nile River, carried water to thirsty cotton fields, but at a terrible cost. The Aral Sea, starved of its water inflow, began to shrink. Year after year, the water level dropped, the shoreline retreated. What was once a single large sea began to split into smaller, disconnected bodies of water. The delicate balance of the ecosystem was collapsing. As the Aral Sea shrank, it left behind a vast, salty desert. The exposed seabed, laden with salt and agricultural chemicals, transformed into a toxic dust bowl. Winds whipped up the poisonous dust, carrying it across vast distances. The air became heavy with salt and chemicals, posing a serious threat to human health. Section 5. Ghost ships and empty nets, the human cost of a vanishing sea. The consequences of the Aral Sea's demise were devastating. Fishing industries, once the lifeblood of the region, collapsed. The once thriving fishing ports transformed into graveyards of abandoned ships, haunting reminders of the sea that once was. Communities that relied on the Aral Sea for their livelihoods were left reeling. Section 6. Can we bring back the Aral Sea, a glimmer of hope? Despite the scale of the disaster, efforts are underway to revive the Aral Sea. The focus is on the northern part of the sea, known as the North Aral Sea. New dams and water management systems are being built. These efforts aim to replenish the North Aral Sea and restore some of its lost ecosystem. Section 7. The North Aral Sea. A success story? The efforts to revive the North Aral Sea have shown some promise. The water level has risen and fish are returning, and the local fishing industry is showing signs of recovery. While the North Aral Sea's future remains uncertain, these successes offer a glimmer of hope. Section 8. Lessons learned, the Aral Sea's warning to the world. The Aral Sea disaster serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance of nature. It highlights the unintended consequences of large-scale human interventions in natural systems. The story of the Aral Sea is a cautionary tale, urging us to consider the long-term impacts of our actions on the environment. It is a global symbol of the devastating effects of unsustainable water management. Section 9. Will life in the Aral Sea ever be the same? The Aral Sea's story is not over. While the future remains uncertain, the efforts to revive it offer hope. The Aral Sea may never return to its former glory, but even partial restoration can bring life back to the region. The Aral Sea stands as a powerful reminder of humanity's capacity to both harm and heal the planet.